Polkadot. It's one of the biggest crypto platforms out there, and if you don't know about a couple of the top projects of what's being built, I got you covered. Moonbeam. This allows Ethereum smart contracts, dApps, tools, whatever it may be, to work on Polkadot. Kusama, the fast innovation chain where projects get tested before fully launching on Polkadot. Moonriver. This allows Ethereum-style smart contracts to work on Kusama, very similar to Moonbeam. Ren. This creates liquidity for cryptocurrencies between blockchains. Now that just scratches the surface, and this video you're going to learn how these coins work and why they're important and what can they potentially do in the future. So stick around for the entire video so you have a better understanding of that. But you should also understand that this video is not financial advice. It is not an endorsement of these coins. We just want you to learn about what's being built on the Polkadot ecosystem and crypto in general on this Kucoin channel. And please do your own research and form your own opinion before making an investment. And when you are ready to invest, these coins and many more will be available on Kucoin, and you can get 20% off those already low trading fees with the referral link in the description. Now, let's get started with Polkadot. Polkadot was founded by Dr. Gavin Wood, one of the co-founders of Ethereum. The creation of Polkadot is Wood's evolution of Ethereum that goes beyond a single blockchain, because Polkadot is designed to be a bridge between all blockchains, and that's important because you can consider some of these blockchains or protocols as an island. If you want to grow and develop that island into a metropolis, more people are going to need to be able to access it. With this in mind, Polkadot takes away the limitation of being limited to a single blockchain and makes things interoperable. Polkadot itself has one main chain, the Polkadot chain, and several parallel chains called parachains. These parachains help take the load off the main chain to increase the speed of transactions and give the blockchain more scalability. Each parallel chain is its own blockchain, performing all the functions like a regular blockchain. The only difference is every parachain is connected with other parachains to create a wide, extensive network of interconnected blockchains. I probably lost some of you there because this terminology can be confusing and the words sound similar, but think of it like this. Instead of going to a party alone, you are going to a party with a group of friends who have other friends. And you might not know everybody at this party, but you have the support of your friends. And let's say you want to connect with somebody you don't know, one of your friends can connect you. And with that party example, that's kind of how Polkadot works. It's getting you connected with everything in the ecosystem because Polkadot is about interoperability, being connected to everything and making things convenient. And for now, that's all we're going to cover about Polkadot, and we can get started learning about the projects that are building on top of Polkadot to make all of this happen. Moonbeam, coin name GLMR or glmr. Glmr from the moon's beam. Now, Moonbeam is a parachain, a parallel chain, and that connects the Ethereum and Polkadot blockchains. So if you want to move something over from Ethereum to Polkadot, you're going to have to do that through Moonbeam. And this creates a lot of benefits to developers who want access to a network with faster speeds, lower transaction fees, and a lot more users, well, potentially. So that is the benefit of using Moonbeam. Now, as for you, the user, it's not really going to make a difference unless there happens to be a protocol you like that is EVM compatible, and that is a lot of different blockchains that want to move over to Polkadot and just get some exposure there. So the purpose of having and using Moonbeam is to move over Ethereum and Ethereum compatible applications, protocols, dApps, whatever you want to call it, over into the Polkadot ecosystem. And to do this, you're going to need Moonbeam's token, glmr, GLMR, and it's required for things like gas fees when running smart contracts, governance, paying for transactions and fees, staking, and more. So that's all I have to say for Moonbeam for now, but I hope you paid attention because we're going to get into that a little more later in this video. Number 2, Kusama. Coin name KSM. Now, this is a protocol that connects other blockchains with each other by creating a bridge between them. And it sounds just like Polkadot, because it is. And Polkadot is the main chain. Kusama is a parallel chain. It is a parallel chain to Polkadot. They're running in the same direction. They're processing very similar things. But the purpose of using Kusama is because it's kind of like a public testnet. Developers can try new things, they can get immediate responses, and they can all do that before actually launching on Polkadot. So it is kind of like a public building space. Now you're probably wondering, why should you care? It's really for developers that want to build something, then for users that want to get exposure to projects that are still in the building stages and potentially invest in those projects early. So that happens on Kusama, and developers can test their projects on Kusama, make upgrades if needed, and if you are familiar with the concept of beta testing, that's what it is. Kusama is used for users so they can experience Polkadot with more flexibility while avoiding the additional traffic on the Polkadot network. Now, the purpose of the Kusama parachain is to be faster and more convenient for development. Now, since launching, developers have used Kusama to test applications for gaming, esports, music, social networking, and more. Once testing is complete on Kusama, the final project gets launched on Polkadot. So yes, it is the building stages, and that's probably where you can get exposure to the most interesting projects before they officially launch. Now, as for the token, the KSM token is used to fuel everything on the Kusama network, just like how DOT fuels everything on the Polkadot network. If you are launching a project on Kusama, your KSM tokens are used to validate the network. For regular investors, holding the KSM token means you think there is a lot of value and development that is going to happen on Kusama. If you are interested in earning more KSM, you can lend or stake your tokens. And lastly, another way to earn more KSM tokens is by running a validator node. Number 3, Moonriver, coin name movr. Now, Moonriver is a protocol created by Moonbeam to create an Ethereum-compatible environment on Kusama. To make it really simple, just think of it like this. Moonbeam makes the bridge between Polkadot and Ethereum, while Moonriver does the same thing for Kusama and Ethereum. Let's let that sink in. So Ethereum is where everyone is building. There are limitations to it, and maybe they're going to want to develop on another blockchain. So developers who want to build on Moonbeam will first transfer all of their code to Moonriver to be deployed on Kusama. If testing checks out, then the smart contracts created won't need to be rewritten to migrate over to Moonbeam. This all seems very confusing, and yes, I understand that because I was very confused about all of this at first, but think about it like this. Kusama is a test chain for Polkadot. So first you have things that get tested on Kusama, then they get launched on Polkadot. And Moonriver is a test protocol for Moonbeam. So it's like a test within a test. With the basics out of the way, let's talk about the token. movr, M-O-V-R, is the native token of Moonriver, and it is used to assist the transactions of smart contracts from Ethereum to Kusama. movr also finds its utility in managing and operating the Moonriver platform and is used to pay fees when sending smart contracts. Like glmr, GLMR, you can also stake your movr tokens on the Moonriver dashboard and start earning rewards. And if you found this video helpful so far, feel free to hit that like button and please consider subscribing. Number 4, Ren, coin name REN. Now, Ren is an open protocol that enables the permissionless and private transfer of value between any blockchain. That means there's no central authority that can approve a transaction for you. Like, this is all done through smart contracts and it's all automated. Now, let's say you have Bitcoin that's on the Bitcoin network and you want Bitcoin on Ethereum so you can do some trading there. You would take your Bitcoin, you would lock it up with Ren, and they would provide the exact same value as Ren BTC on the Ethereum network. Now, Ren is doing this for multiple cryptocurrencies on multiple blockchains. So now you don't have liquidity that's isolated to one chain. You can have liquidity, yes, your funds, and you can have that available on any blockchain. So Ren is doing a lot of building. They are doing that on Polkadot as well as other networks. As for the token, Ren, R-E-N, that is used for moving your digital assets from one blockchain to another. You're going to have to pay those fees in Ren. Now you could also use your rend to borrow or lend from the associated DeFi products, or you could also become a dark node operator. You're going to need at least 100,000 rend, and the dark node operators are the ones that process the transactions between blockchains. That was just 4 coins in the Polkadot ecosystem. There are many more out there. Let us know in the comments what you think and what we should cover in the future. If you want to get started with Kucoin, there will be a referral link in the description for 20% off your trading fees. Thanks for watching. This has been a Kucoin video.